What's up, everybody? I'm Tara Wellman. This is Birdseeds, and the Cardinals are making things interesting again, and I don't hate it. Also, I'm clearly not wearing a Rally Cat shirt, but not because there wasn't valiant effort on my part to get one before I left St. Louis this weekend. I was just unsuccessful, despite my best attempts. However, I did come up with a little tune. Rally cat, oh rally, 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 rally cat, oh rally, 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 rally cat, oh rally, 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 rally cat. Ba-dum-bum-bum, call that kitty Rally Cat, tell you why. Yachty hit that homer about a mile high. He looks cute and cuddly at the first glance, but other teams don't stand a chance. They call him Rally Cat, oh rally, 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 rally cat, oh rally, 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 rally cat, oh rally, 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 rally cat. Oh yes, there is more of that delightful rally song, and I will post it separately so that you can listen to it again and again and again, just like my neighbors have for the last 2 days. Sorry, guys. Let me just say that whatever you think of the whole Rally Cat saga, Cardinals fans know how to latch onto a good luck charm. And while I think that it's a little bit strange that the Rally Cat Appreciation Day isn't for like another 3 weeks, I mean, are we really confident that the magic won't wear off by then? I personally will continue to celebrate all the joy that crazy little cat has brought me for as long as I possibly can. Don't judge. While the furry little guy is getting a lot of the credit for the 8-game run that has launched the Cardinals back into postseason contention, there's another element to this last week and a half or so that is getting a lot of attention over the weekend. The one and only Mr. Ortiz from the St. Louis Post-Dispatch wrote a piece this weekend that chronicled a players-only meeting that took place in Cincinnati prior to this remarkable homestand. At this meeting, it seems that expectations were expressed, frustrations were voiced, emotions were shared, and BAM! The Cardinals are good again. I was curious to see how the media and the fan base would react to this story because there seemed to be two very distinctive camps when discussing the age-old team chemistry idea. One being a group that ascribes to the theory that unity covers a multitude of ineptitudes, thus this powwow could be the kind of thing that turns an average team into a championship-worthy team. The other group being the one that says what turns a season around is scoring more runs than you give up more often than you don't, which is also a thing the Cardinals have been doing lately. As for me, I happen to think they're both kind of right. I mean, Kumbaya and friendship bracelets are great, but that doesn't affect your OPS. But suddenly feeling like 24 other guys have your back, maybe for the first time all season, even if you still don't think the manager does, as well as feeling like all 25 guys are resolved to win for each other rather than look out for their own individual success, again, maybe for the first time this season, well, that might affect on-field performance. Now, it might not affect it directly. I mean, we don't really know how emotional guys got in this players-only meeting, because there's no crying in baseball, right? But I've never really heard of a way to incorporate the effects of pouring your heart out into a base running metric. So I really do get the eye rolls from the people who just want to see the numbers. But it sounds like some significant revelations were made in this meeting, and while there might not be an analytic equivalent for recognizing someone else's perspective, I think it's a huge mistake to discount the impact that can have. Now I know there are well-documented examples of teams who have won championships with guys who hated each other, and that lends itself to the you don't have to be best friends, you just have to do your job argument. But I'm not talking about those teams. I'm talking about this team. The team that didn't know how to have fun. The team that had a bunch of junior high-ish cliques. The team with a chess club, a ping pong club, a video game club, and apparently a new guys who aren't really a part of what we're doing here club. I'm talking about a team full of clubhouse guys who were indifferent at best and culpable at worst for creating an ineffective and, dare I say it, detrimental environment from which to do a very hard task at a very high level. Please don't misunderstand me. I really, really like the guys on this team. My appreciation for Adam Wainwright and Yadier Molina is very well documented. My slight obsession with Carlos Martinez and Colton Wong is equally so. Lance Lynn has won my adoration with his performance and his personality. Quite honestly, pick any one of the guys on this team and I won't have a bad thing to say about any one of them in isolation. But it's really not been a secret that this team hasn't had the right kind of leadership from management or from those veteran players to correct some of these long-standing problems. I mean, even Wainwright, who apparently in conjunction with Molina called this meeting to order, said that this team left that restaurant different than they had been in years. Years, as in not just this one. So I don't think I'm really speaking out of turn when I say that even some of the guys that I adore the most on this team had kind of missed the mark as far as the veteran leadership was concerned. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if I had a hat, I'd tip it to some of those guys who did get to the point where they decided, look, this isn't who we want to be. This isn't who we can be, and we have to be proactive in finding a way to fix it. I get it. There's no way to ever know for certain if Martinez or Fowler or Molina would have hit their dramatic grand slams without the dramatic night-long players meeting. Maybe, as Mike Matheny has continued to suggest, this is all just a matter of timing and guys who have struggled to this point just returning to career norms. The bullpen has settled, the starters have held on, and now the offense has done more than just grind out at bats. Those things are all happening, and the Rally Cat isn't doing it for them. I mean, the warm fuzzies and the secret hand gestures aren't making the game less difficult. I guess what I'm saying is that the proof is in the pudding, as they say. The results are probably coming from a better process, but maybe the better process is coming from somewhere else. Because I'm also saying that there are things in life that we can't just rationalize away. This team feels different, and I'm saying that from a couple 100 miles away. Who really knows what players' meetings accomplish long term? I think we'll find out very quickly if this particular meeting was as pivotal as, say, the notorious Chris Carpenter players-only meeting in 2011. But I 100% believe in the value of unity. And if it took some grand proclamations and a few poignant speeches and maybe a quickly wiped away tear or two to get that sense, then I will give this meeting as much credit as I can muster, while of course saving a little bit for the magic of the Rally Cat. The caveat to all of this is of course that talk is cheap. Gotta keep winning now, boys. I'm Tara Wellman, and I'll see you next time on Birdseeds. If you missed last week's episode, go ahead and click right here to go straight there. And if you want to make sure that you never miss an episode of Birdseeds, click subscribe.